What does the animal you choose to love say about you? If your answer is a dog, society has a pretty clear picture for you: outgoing, loyal, energetic. But if your answer is a cat, well, the story gets a lot more interesting. Welcome to the true psychology of the cat person, a world far deeper than the tired cliches of the lonely eccentric. For years, culture has painted cat lovers with a lazy brush, labeling them as distant, quirky, or withdrawn. But those stereotypes were never about the cats. They were about a certain kind of person, one who doesn't broadcast their connections in the way the world has come to expect. Science, however, tells a different tale. Your affinity for felines isn't just a preference, it's a window into your mind. It reveals how you navigate the world, how you value independence, and the unique way you find comfort and safety. Today, we're moving past the stereotypes to decode what loving a cat really says about you. Using the Big Five personality model, the same one psychologists use, we'll explore the scientifically backed traits that define the cat person. First and foremost, a cat person doesn't seek a subordinate. They seek a sovereign soul to share their space with. Cat lovers mirror the fierce independence of their chosen animal. Research has found that people who identify as cat people tend to score lower on agreeableness compared to dog people. This doesn't mean they're unfriendly. It means they aren't wired to be people pleasers and value genuine connection over social performance. A cat enters your life on its own terms, and a cat person builds relationships the same way, based on mutual respect, not social pressure. It's not about being distant. It's about prizing authenticity above the need for constant approval. The trait most commonly linked to cat lovers is introversion, but this word is often misunderstood. It doesn't mean you're antisocial. It means your energy is replenished by quiet reflection, not a crowded room. You're built for deep, one-on-one bonds rather than large, superficial gatherings. This is where the relationship with a cat becomes so profound. Cats provide a unique form of companionship, a presence without pressure. They don't require you to be on. Their quiet company is calming, forging a bond that is felt internally, not performed externally. Studies confirm cat people are often more introspective and reserved, qualities that are perfectly suited for the patient and subtle art of earning a cat's trust. For a cat person, connection isn't measured by its volume, it's measured by its intimacy. Here's where the stereotypes truly crumble. Scientific research consistently shows that cat lovers score higher on openness to experience. This means they are more likely to be intellectually curious, artistically inclined, and receptive to unconventional ideas. A 2017 study even suggested that cat people tend to achieve higher scores on measures of intelligence and abstract thinking. When you stop and think about it, this is perfectly logical. A cat is a creature of mystery and nuance. Appreciating one requires a curious and observant mind. Cat lovers are often the world's thinkers, dreamers, and artists, people who are comfortable with ambiguity. Their creativity isn't confined to a canvas. It's a mindset of questioning norms and exploring new perspectives, a trait they share with their endlessly curious companions. And if you're enjoying this exploration, take a moment to subscribe to continue exploring with us. Cat lovers often possess a heightened sensitivity. They are attuned to the subtle shifts in their environment. They instinctively respect boundaries, and they understand the need for personal space. Because you can't force a bond with a cat. You have to earn it with patience and calm. Some research links a preference for cats with higher scores in neuroticism, a trait often simplified as a tendency toward anxiety or worry. But this can also be understood as a finely tuned emotional awareness. Cat people often feel things more deeply. This sensitivity is frequently balanced by their skill in creating calm, controlled environments where their nervous system can feel secure. Much like a cat seeking out the perfect patch of sun. The quiet, steady presence of their pet can be deeply regulating, helping them soothe their own rich emotional world. So, being a cat person is not a caricature. It's a complex psychological profile. It speaks to a character that prizes independence, authenticity, and profound, quiet connection. It reflects a mind that is curious, creative, and sensitive to the world's subtle energies. If you are drawn to cats, it doesn't suggest you're cold or disconnected. It suggests you're wired for nuance, for presence without performance, and for a type of love that doesn't need to be loud to be true. This leaves us with one final question. Do you love cats because they are just like you? or have they taught you to be this way? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.